I'm your mayor, David Alfin, with the following proclamation. Whereas on September the 24th, 2022, by Executive Order number 22-219, Governor Ron DeSantis declared a state of emergency for every county in the state of Florida as a result of Tropical Storm Ian. And whereas of the date of this proclamation, Tropical Storm Ian has been upgraded to a hurricane, Hurricane Ian, and is expected to have significant impacts on the east coast of Florida. And whereas Hurricane Ian poses a severe threat to the entire state of Florida and requires that timely precautions are taken to protect the community's critical infrastructure and the general welfare of the state. And whereas the city determines that in order to protect the health, safety, and welfare of the city and its residents, and to enable the city to respond to and recover from the potential effects of the Hurricane Ian, it is necessary to waive the procedures and formalities otherwise required of the city. And whereas the City Charter, Article 4, City Council, Section 4, Powers and Duties of the Mayor, and Section 23-54 of the City Code of Ordinances empower the mayor to declare that a state of emergency exists within the city, consistent with Chapter 252 Florida statutes. And whereas Section 252-38(3) Florida statutes provides authority for local governments, such as the City of Palm Coast, to take actions in emergency situations and to waive the procedures and formalities otherwise required of political subdivisions by law pertaining to performing public work and taking whatever action is necessary to ensure the health, safety, and welfare of the community, entering into contracts, incurring obligations, employing of permanent temporary workers, utilizing of volunteer workers, renting equipment, acquiring and distributing with or without compensation of supplies, materials, and facilities, and incorporating and expending of public funds. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed by the mayor of the city of Palm Coast that, 1, I, David Alfin, mayor of the city of Palm Coast, do hereby find that the circumstances set forth above do indeed exist, and that Hurricane Ian poses a serious threat to the lives and property of the residents of the city of Palm Coast, and that a state of local emergency is hereby declared, effective immediately, pertaining to all territory within the legal boundaries and jurisdictional limits of the city of Palm Coast. 2, the city manager is hereby delegated the power and authority to take all actions necessary to address the emergency situations that may arise as a result of Hurricane Ian in accordance with the provisions of state law and any emergency management procedures that may have been adopted by the city, as well as by any state, federal, disaster assistance loan procedures. This proclamation shall become effective immediately upon its execution and shall terminate automatically within 7 days unless otherwise terminated or extended. Signed this day by the Mayor of Palm Coast, David Alfin. Thank you.